Yo, y'all come on in. Gotta get this little post interview show in. Do this little interview autopsy. You know? Mm-hmm. Um, I was pleased with it. I was actually really pleased with it, to be honest with you. I wasn't pleased with and even the sound was, shaky or whatever. But the interview itself, the time spent with both Feisty and Tragedy, I was actually really pleased with it. First of all, they come across very differently in person. Let me just say that they come across very differently in person. You feel a sense of humanity that you don't necessarily feel when you see them within the confines of ASI. They were friendly. They were very respectful. Um, I mean, as interviews go, or whatever the case may be, yeah, absolutely. They impressed me in terms of their ability to show up. We were a little late. We were a little late. We found out during the interview why we were a little late. Um, a lot of tea got dropped. A lot of tea got dropped. And one of the pieces of tea that got dropped off camera is a piece of tea that I personally cannot share because I gave my word and my credibility matters to me. And if I say I'm not going to do that, I'm not going to do that. But I'll tell y'all this. Well, I saw no man, woman, boy, girl, fish, donkey, ant, tiger, bat, wombat, nothing and nobody should have to see what I saw. That's all I say. Nobody should have to see that. Mm-mm. Nobody should have to see that. That was. Whew, 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 whew. Okay, so let's talk about the food. We did a cooking with Dominique segment before. So there was sort of like this little pre-show, which featured, me cooking some of the dishes that you saw in the interview, which was light, some braised rib. We did a seasoned rice, kind of like a pilaf almost. We did yams. So yams, they were real now, but they were good. We did our six cheese baked mac and cheese, right? And our collard greens with the smoked turkey shank. And I gotta tell you, the food was good. And I'm not just saying that because I cooked it. For one reason, I'm saying it because my nephew was so busy helping out. He didn't even eat during the when we were all eating. He wasn't eating because he was on his job and he was being a worker bee, trying to make sure that that everything was in place for us and whatnot. So he didn't get to eat until after. And I'll tell you that was maybe just about 20 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, and I walked past the kitchen and I guess the food was so good he didn't even get a chance to take it in his room because He was hunched over the stove. He was hunched over the stove, just like busting that plate down to like he didn't even get to take the plate inside of his room. So clearly, it clearly it definitely was pleasing to him. I was kidding with tragedy. I said, well, we know from the hospital scene, if Feisty can't eat all of hers, you definitely gonna bust hers down. Now Feisty is tiny. In real life, Feisty is like so tiny. But let me tell you something, Feisty did eat. Feisty was enjoying that food. But yes indeed, whatever was left over, bro, tragedy came in, swooped right in, and took care of that. And ultimately, out of everything that happened tonight, believe it or not, that for me is the highlight. To see two people who probably don't get like a serious home cooked meal. Because even like when you buy soul food from a restaurant, or I don't care how homey it tastes, right? It's not the same. It's something is there's just something different about somebody pouring love into some pots and pans specifically for you. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like, if nothing else, like I'm pretty sure they don't get like real like hearty home cooked meals from the heart, from the soul, very often. And to see them relish in that, and to see them unabashedly enjoy that, to see them not try to hold back their incitement for fear of embarrassment or for fear that y'all might crack jokes on them. That was a very genuine and beautiful thing. And I want them to know that I appreciate them for that. I really appreciate them for that, because they could have played it cool, but they did not. They were ecstatic to be eating a really, really good meal, and they were not shy about showing that. I mean, honestly, I just be honest. I've always liked to feed people. So yeah, to see, it's kind of like the best compliment you can give a cook is to enjoy their food, right? There is no better compliment than that. And so I'm thankful that tragedy and that feisty and tragedy did show up. I will tell you that there was a bit of a snafu in the beginning. It cost me two missed Ubers to the tune of nearly $40. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the Ubers was on the Lyft was on they BS. I gotta file complaints because really, honestly, I think it was Feisty's fault, because I'm gonna tell you something. Feisty was where she was at the location that she said that she would be. The Lyft driver, and but mind you, two of them did this in a row. They did this thing where they said that they are there, but they weren't really there. And it was like, you got 3 minutes, and then, we're leaving or whatever. And, part of me got to wondering, like, is these Atlanta Street interview, like, viewers, and maybe they saw them and recognized, and they're like this, just like, oh, I'm not even going. I mean, like, I don't know, because Tone used to tell me all the time that people used to play with him in Ileana in these streets and in these businesses and in these government buildings and offices. Like, people would do things to intentionally make it harder for them to conduct business, to shop, any number of things. And I'm wondering if that was the case, because they were exactly where they said they were, and I know that for a complete fact. But again, two lifts, two lifts played me and got me for my doggone money. Or at least they think they did, because trust and believe, soon as I get settled, and I'm definitely going to be filing a complaint, because no, y'all not finna take my coin like that. And no, y'all 2 times, that almost ran me $40 for that. That's just for the two missed ones. I ain't gonna lie to you. And y'all see, I dropped the bag on the food. I dropped a bag on that food. I surely did. And I'm so happy I did. And I'm so happy I have no regrets about it. Because, like I said, if nothing else came from this, and these two people who have struggled so hard for so long, some self-inflicted. I mean, let's just call a thing. Some certainly self-inflicted, but nonetheless, it doesn't change the fact of the matter, right? Or the matter of the fact. So, to see them eat really good, and I don't know how to fix people's small plates. This girl, I see I told her she what I said, she built like a understatement. She's so small, y'all. But the plate that I gave her though, man, two people could have ate off any one of them plates. Mine's, theirs. I don't play about food. If I feed you, I'm gonna feed you. Mm-hmm. So I got a question for you, nephew K3, niece Maya. What kind of food y'all like? Let's talk. I compensate well. Marcus was doing $40 for a main character. I'm doing your first interview. Off rip 60. Feeding you a world class meal. Plates alone, that if you bought those plates in any restaurant, easily gonna be spending $40 on the cheap end. Easily. Easy. That's $40 plate on the cheap end. Mm-hmm. 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 See, now if you ain't never been nowhere, you may not know that. Which is $40 ain't even nothing to have been any place too, because now you $40, that's McDonald's money now. But that one plate of food right there, oh yeah, that's $40 plate. Mm-hmm. In these days and times. Okay, so we began, okay, I got up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I made the pilgrimage to Kroger. Probably stood for maybe a little bit more than that. But anyway, I got a Kroger's, and I get here and we get started. You know, he's getting all of the setting up done, and making sure everything is in place. Um, Setting up pillows and everything. And I just get started on the food. I think I started cooking officially at somewhere around 10 o'clock in the morning. I started with the greens because I know that those tend to take a while, because especially if you're doing smoked meat, smoked meat is thick. Y'all know how smoked meat takes a long time to cook. With neck bones, but I'm like, from time to time, and certainly like seasoning them with some is definitely a thing, but also seasoning them with smoked turkey meat. So today I went with a smoked turkey, a thigh. It was shank, a beautiful, just when I tell you all that this, it's hard for me to say this and not sound crazy, but if you're a chef, if you're a cook, you get it. This is such a beautiful piece of smoked meat. It just was beautiful. Um, well cut. It was a very nice cut, very meaty. And what I did was I cooked it separate from the collards at first, right? I know a lot of you like to just throw them all in the pot together and get the stirring, right? I've been, well, I've been guilty. I've been guilty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We have all done it. But what I've learned over time is that if you really want, excuse me, if, oh God, if you have a full pot of greens, don't cook the meat with the greens. Cook it separate. So I cook the shank in the oven by itself for about, I want to say 2 hours. So the outside gets a really nice crispy bark almost. And same with the ribs. But I followed up with the mac and cheese, which was well, no, hold on, because I got to tell you how the devil. Let me tell you something. I don't know what kind of voodoo or black magic or what I'm whack magic, okay? Because ain't nothing up against what's going on today. But let me tell y'all how literally about an hour before the start of the pre-show. So the pre-show was initially supposed to. I pushed it back to 1. Why? Because 1 hour before we would have started, a pipe in the kitchen decided that it no longer wanted to be a pipe and that it just wanted to be like a flute that had hold the like what? What? Mind you, I'm nobody's Mr. Plumber, but I'm also not about to just let my day just go to shoot. And so I got on my knees and I put half of my body up under that kitchen sink. And I ratched and reached and ratched and reached and reached and ratched and reached and ratched around until I found something that looked like it had to pull, turn, twist, or something. And finally, I was able to cut the water off from the main switch. But now, of course, here's the tea. When you cut the water off from the main switch, that means there is no water in the house. There is no water running in the kitchen. There is no water running in the bathroom. Meanwhile, I have a whole interview scheduled in a couple hours, right? In a few hours, I've got this interview scheduled. I've got food that is being cooked, and I am not even at that point. I don't even think I was 50% in. I think I was like 25% in because the only thing that had been cooking at that moment was the collard greens in one pot in a big pot, and then you had the Maya definitely doesn't eat people cooking. Oh, well, Brandy, that is perfectly fine because we could order something. But, well, then what does she eat? Because when she eat from the restaurant, does she not know that people is cooking it? I'm sorry. Or you just saying that Maya only eat her cooking and then she cook everything she eats, she cook. That's a different statement altogether. Right, y'all? But we could order out. We could order like we could. It doesn't matter. When I hear people say they don't eat people cooking, and then they go and order something from McDonald's where like what 50 people is cooking, like 20 people cooked it before it got there. So, but okay. Like I said, we could order out, but I would definitely love to. I definitely would like to chop it up with them. Um, Absolutely, and particularly with the young nephew in the wake of the recent events and how that opened up so many cans of worms in these YouTube streets. But okay, so now we got the pipe bust. So I'm like, oh man, okay, it's a good thing I'm cool with neighbors, man. I mean, you cannot like having good neighbors that you get along with, that if you have an emergency like that, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you know what? I'm probably gonna have to run through here a few times during this the next number of hours with buckets because we have to have clean water. We have to be able to maintain cleanliness and sanitize the cooking surfaces. We were able to do that. If you watch, you'll see it went off for the most part without a hitch. The food came out great. I did six cheese mac. So you had your sharp, you had your Monterey Jack, your Parmesan, you had your Kobe Jack, you had your Italian blend, which is your Asiago, mozzarella, and whatever else is in that blend. And man, when I tell y'all, I layered because that's how I do my mac. And if you actually get to watch the live, it'll be so it'll be so cool because I make mac. I think that's my usually don't show people how I make mac. I don't give my recipe. I don't tell people any because it's one of the recipes that and my sweet potato pie recipe. Like those are two recipes that I hold like you and my banana pudding too. I will say, yeah, you know what I mean. So for me to actually, you know, open up and show you guys the entire process for that, that was something, and you would want to take note if you are someone who is a novice, a beginner, or maybe you're not sure if you make a great mac and cheese or whatever, following the method that you see in that live video, a to you know. But then after that turkey thigh was taken out of the oven, threw that bad boy on the cutting board and got to chopping and cutting and carving and getting it into small enough pieces to add into the pot with the greens. Ah, I love good food, y'all. Does anyone? Well, everyone. I guess we all do, right? That's not probably not the best question, but but some of us might love it more than others. I think I fall in that cat. Like, oh my god, oh, like some of y'all, some people just love food. Period. Like, just it's love. But for me, oh, good food. Give just please good food, just good food. I love good food. And when you add good food to good company, or you add that to good conversation or good vibes, it just takes it more notch even. So again, I thank those of you who pulled up. If you dropped in a little while for the pre-show, you pulled for the main show, you here for the post show, the little wrap up we got going on. I definitely thank you. If you're a new subscriber, I appreciate you. Stick around. This is only the beginning. We got more. We don't just interview ASI interviewees. In fact, This is actually the first in-house of anyone from ASI. But it doesn't need to be the last. It certainly won't be the driving force behind this channel, though. It will, when and if it occurs, it will represent the smallest fraction of what the content for this channel is. But by in no means is anyone from ASI off limits to me or anyone else. If you feel like you have the talent, if you feel like you have the skill, if you feel, I think that most of us have already proven that just by virtue of the fact that we haven't humped anyone, that, you know what I'm saying, we can at least like respect the fact that there's a business to this business too, and one that I certainly take serious. So it's enough people that I don't have to hump on nobody that I'm doing business with. It says, I was watching you on my TV earlier during Pisces interview. Your dinner looked so good. Well, thank you very much, Amy Nicole. Um, the entire cooking time from start to finish, I would say we're running into the 5 hour mark. Um, so yeah. It's interesting when you read, I don't know, I'm reading that comment again about Mayan K3 look like they not the type to eat people cooking. Well, how do they eat then? We don't got none of our restaurants got robots yet. We ain't got none of the AI or that. Like, what are we even saying? Respectfully, I'm not even trying to like. You feel me? It just, it just, it just like, you know how many restaurants I worked in? Some of y'all have eaten my cooking. You know how it is with back of the house. Y'all don't know. If you went to school at Georgia Tech, if you went to school at Georgia Tech, you ate my cooking before. If you if you if you went to school at Georgia State University, you've eaten my cooking before. If you if you if you went to Emory University, you've eaten my cooking before. If you worked at King and Spalding law firm, you've eaten my cooking before. If you, I mean, I could just, man, listen. Amy says, I was watching that live also. I am in South Georgia. Okay, Valdosta area. Okay. That seemed like we linkable. That's what that sound like to me. Okay. But yeah, child, I don't, you know how many, what? If you done went to some weddings, you done ate my cooking. Certain weddings, I mean, I mean, I don't think that there's any type of a function that I have not provided some type of food service to. So it is what it is. But like I said, it's really irrelevant because at the end of the day, they eat something. So just tell me what that is, and let's just get that, and let's just get a whole table full of it. What is it? Red Lobster? What we doing? Hmm? What we doing? What we doing? That's all I gotta know. So, and mind you, I rush y'all upside the head for no cash apps toward this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And some of y'all be like capping too, like low key. We not, but we not even going. We not even going to go in. We not even getting into the Capmeister. You know what I'm saying? People like to get in your and ask you about your cash app just to look good for the. Y'all so weird. Like, what the f is wrong with your stupid bird brain? What is wrong with you? Like, why would you feel the need to just? I just need for it to look good for these commenters. I don't know them. I don't even know if they human. Half these mofos ain't even got an avatar, and the other half ain't got a pick. So but I won't be satisfied if I don't impress them. So let me make them, like, are you? And then, like, for you to even be so stupid as to think that, like, you the indoor be all, like, you ain't the indoor to be all or nothing I got going on. Like, real talk. Your cash, like, you're not the indoor be all, respectfully. Like, you can move around with that on God. Like, it's never gonna be like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm a I'm gonna be prepared for the things that I want in life. You understand what I'm saying? And that's not finna be dependent on somebody like you snake ass mother. You know what? I ain't even. You know what? I'm leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. Cause it said you got a glass eye. So I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to never see things the same way. Stop playing with me. Like, just leave me alone. Like, damn. So yeah, like I was saying, it seemed like between the pipe burst, between, oh my God, y'all, the tea. Did y'all catch the tea? I'm not talking about the off-screen tea. Ain't even no point in doing too much talking about that one because I can't say too much. I can't put too much on that. I might not. I don't. I look. I oh my God, Lord, I can't. But the on-screen tea, it was the on-screen tea for me because the on-screen tea was that the one of the reasons why they were running a little late. Hey, even on a job, that's your grace period. Okay, they didn't fly past the grace period, so I was good with it in the end. You understand what I'm saying? But right, the people that know. Ooh, Amy Nicole. Oh, you said okay. Listen, this is not a question about whether or not I or you or anyone else believes or needs to believe anything. I am simply saying that the tea that was spilled today, right? Because we don't decide whether or not tea is tea when we sip it. We decide whether or not tea is tea when we hear it, right? Tea becomes tea the minute that it's poured. We ain't got to sip it. We don't sometimes, you understand what I'm saying? It is what it is. The tea is just the pouring of tea of it all. But the pour was still a fierce pour. Okay, did it not hit the rim of the mother effing glass? And what? Excuse me? No, the pour was it was a that was a fierce old nasty tea pour. The mother feisty pulled out one of those old nasty shined up. You know those old nasty engraved teapots that your grandmother's grandmother had. That tea kettle, and you held your finger down on one end, but it had like an engraved design on that mother sucker. The mother sucker had an engraved design on it, and it was like that. I don't know. It was like I don't care what you did to that mother sucker. It just stayed shining. No, I'm so serious. She pulled one of those out and poured a big old hot ass piping cup. Am I messy if I mean, well, 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 I'll say this. I don't know that I want to repeat it. There is no telling what all she knows. She probably just gave us a little taste of the street tales. Let me tell y'all something. She gave y'all a little taste of the street tales. Okay, that when I say heifer feisty, I mean it literally in the like bitch, bitch, bitch. That heifer gave me. That heifer gave me a whole tour of the portal that took me down. No, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. And then that when I hear people say it's not loyal, here's what I'll say to that. She may not be the most loyal, but given what I now know today that I did not know yesterday, she's a hell of a lot more loyal than you people think. And pretty soon, because as these things go, it just won't go from me, but it's gonna go. And when it goes, whoo, you'll know. You too will say, well, dang. If I mean, keep in mind now, even one of the times that she so-called snake Marcus, quote unquote, wasn't it during a situation where she didn't realize she was being recorded? Now, granted, you could say whether you knew you was being recorded or not, you shouldn't have said what you said. You shouldn't have told this individual what you was telling this individual or whatever the case may be. Okay, that's a fair argument. It's a fair point. But at the end of the day, when she told it, it doesn't seem to me like she did it with the intent that it became front news on the tube. Now, was she naive to think that it wouldn't, considering who she was dealing with? Right? I'm pretty sure that the C in that boy's name at least means cannon, and yeah, yeah. The J might not be a L, but the cannon is still loose. Respectfully. Why anyone would think that, that would be the best person to entrust with anything, I don't know. But again, to her credit, she intended for that. So that wasn't in my mind, like I can't give that type of a backstabbing, quote unquote, the same level of intensity that I can in some of the other situations that we've seen. So and Amy Nicole says, I agree. And she says, yeah, I seen that also. She was just talking to her homies and got exposed. Yeah, I mean, it happens. You know what I mean? It really does. And you just kind of got to remember that, you can't trust everybody, I guess. But she took the chance of trusting me. You won't regret it. Because I'll never, never. You couldn't. Nope, 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 nope. All I have to do is let y'all know, look, look, you ain't been catching me in no lies on my channel or in my call it what you want. But I'm telling you right now, I seen with my own eyes what would be the red button. I saw the red button. I saw the nuclear option, y'all. The nuclear football, as they call it. And even though I'm built like an Atlanta Falcon, I'm not going to run that football down the yard. But I'm telling y'all right now, she got the nuclear football in her hand. How about that? Hmm. 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 She do. Oh, she do. Oh, she do. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm just going on and part of you didn't know is like Dominique ain't finna just sit up here and cap us. You know I'm not. I'm just not. I might not can't tell y'all out of respect for the promise I made, but I'm letting you know enough to know that man, man, oh man, oh man, man, oh man, oh man. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All I can say. She needs to be. Apparently, we all need to be careful. Didn't this man just tell me that he knows where I live? Right? So I guess we all gotta be careful, no? Right? And now that I know what I know, I gotta be extra careful, right? But I tell you what, if he do anything to me or having, he's a damn fool. Like you dumbass, you wasting the whole body. Like you real stupid. Like you could like be a whole you would have to be like me really for what bruh, like I'm really not I'm not the type, like I'm not, it's not my nuclear button to push. You feel me? It's not my nuclear football to run down what I'm saying, down the Atlanta Falcons. What you said, bro? What you was saying, homie? Huh, Marcus? You in here? Huh, Brody? What team was it that I was built like I should be playing for, homie? Huh? Are you in here? What was that team, bro? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. I got the nuclear football. I got access to the nuclear football. And I'm gonna tell you something. If I want to, but see, I'm not like that. I can't be that kind of person. Like I'm just all that extra. Like I'm not doing all like going through all that extra. Like God decides when things, what I'm saying, occur, and I'm not, what I'm saying, but I'm just saying that it is the nuclear football, and I am built like a Atlanta Falcon. So I mean, if I did just spike that motherfucker, who could blame me, right? Because it's a nuclear football, and I mean, hmm, exactly, exactly, real talk, real mother effing talk. Keep my back away. Know what I mean? Now, I ain't got to say and do nothing too crazy. But if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And I don't wish Brody no bad luck. I don't wish Brody no ill will or nothing like that. And he says, hi, Miss Bass. Yeah, I don't wish bro no ill will or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? We had our issue. You know what I'm saying? I handled my business the way I felt I needed to. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't got to try to have me hurt. None of that. Because, like I said, it's their body. Like, you might really need that body. Waste it on me, bro. Because, trust me, that's safe with me. I ain't with none of that. I mean, and I'm not thirsty to break news like that either. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody else take all of the zingers and the shots and all of that. Then I could just come behind them and run it back up you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. That type of energy. I'm not stupid and I'm not thirsty to break news like that. I don't need to be first. Sonny, are you in here? What's up, Sonny? Ooh, we love a good Sonny visit. OMG. Lucretia Bass. He is about to be playing for the GBA Gators with the ish he is into. Lucretia says, I just didn't appreciate the way he disrespected you, Dominique. Nah, I didn't appreciate it even. I gotta tell you. If you listen to Marcus, here's one thing you can learn in life. Because you like to tell people a lot of shit that they can learn. So I'm going to put you on to something easy. You ain't even got to give me $40 for this. Okay, sis says she on her way over. Okay, good. All right, look. I'm going to put you on, bro. This is a Atlanta Falcons built trans man, woman, male, female, it, she, however you want to call it, telling you how to man up in life. When you disrespect somebody the way you disrespected me, you don't let but so many moments or days go by before you reach out to that individual and say, damn, bro, I fucked up. or or damn, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have came at you the way I did, you know. You know how I am about my content, you know. I know you get it, Dominique, but I was wrong. Why would you allow a whole week to go by and oh, so you just yes. So you just feel like you didn't disrespect me in my own crib. Now I'm on live. How you gonna be back? I'm on live, sis. This is my buddy, y'all. She gonna curse me out. All right, look. So what you think you just didn't disrespect me? You don't do that. If one thing for sure, if I have any respect for you at all, right, and I disrespect you, and it's fairly easy to notice that I disrespected you because everybody that saw it happen is telling me I disrespected you, then I really shouldn't have no doubt about whether or not I did you, right? So then if I don't reach out to you and be like, I'm sorry I disrespected you, I was wrong, then what does that mean? It means I literally just don't give a fuck, right? So then why is I supposed to give a fuck? How come I'm supposed to care? You feel me? I ain't violate you. I didn't disrespect you. I didn't disrespect you. So why would you feel me? Like, why would you feel like you could just come up in here and do that? And then the ones that you call homeless bums, the ones that you call nothings, the ones that you call worthless, the ones that you call nobody, treat like the dirt at the under the bottom of your shoe. They came in my house so respectful. They carried themselves with dignity. They didn't sink up the fucking place. You left a stench in my house that still has not left, bro. Do you realize that? There's a odor that you've left in my house from disrespect that even my good cooking has not cut. You left a dark cloud in this house. You left an energy. You left a presence. And when you let 7 days go by without addressing it directly to me, not in no comments, not from none of them pussy ass fake pages you got, but directly to me. When you let 7 days go by and you fail to do that, then yeah, yeah, you just basically confirm what I damn sure had suspected, expected. Your intention was to be on BS from the moment you got out your bed that morning. You knew what you came here to do. You knew what you came here to do. Came here to put me in my place. Take me down. Show me who's boss. Funny, because you was never my boss. That's why you can't get on. You can't say you firing me. Fire who? Nigga, I am the fire and the smoke. And trust me, you don't really want it. You fucked up with me when you let too much time pass. It's too much time. I don't care about the when I text you and then you respond. Nah, F all that, bro. I don't care about that. It's meaningless. That's come on now. Come on. Come on. I see you talk to too many young black brothers out here in these Atlanta streets about manhood, about owning up, about manning up, about being transparent, about keeping it 100, about taking responsibility. You don't get to back out. You don't get to back out. Nah, bro, you don't get to back. You was wrong. And with every day that passes that you don't legit say to me that you recognize you was wrong, bro, with every day that passes, the more comfortable I become on that football field, the more comfortable I become on the field. Yeah. Uh huh. Always that type of energy. And see, with me, I guess you think, you can threaten me and, you know, because the murder of a non-conforming individual is not necessarily going to be headline news, right? I bet that's what you think. That's what you think. But I know different. Because I see in a way you don't, and in a way you can't. Hmm. In a way where if you had tried to genuinely, last week never would have even happened. We would have never had that situation. Like, Brody, your scar would have been your safe secret. Like all that, my nigga. None of that would have, bro. None of that. None of that. None of that. Nobody would be calling you scar now. None of that. You feel me? If you knew what I knew, you wouldn't have came up in here on that time and from the jump. You would not have. You would not have. You don't know who I'm connected to. But fuck with me. Watch. Mm-hmm. That type of energy. That type of energy. Cause for you to try me in my crib the way you did, and then da 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 plus da 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 with the da 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 and the da da da, nigga, da da da. So, yeah, yeah. But like I said, I'm not gonna spike the football, even though I'm built like an Atlanta Falcon. I'm not finna kick the nuclear football clear down the field. I'm not gonna do that. But when the person does it, that does it, and they're like damn near a country away, safe and tucked away. Ooh, 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 boy, oh boy. All right, so but that's that on that. But that was just important to note that the people that he looks down on, the people that he treats as so beneath him, the people that he looks upon with disgust, they came in my house, and Tragedy was a perfect gentleman, and Feisty was actually quite the lady. I didn't get a lot of the energy that I've seen in ASI interviews. I didn't get that extra, like, I didn't have to be worried that my neighbors would have to put cotton in their ears. You understand what I'm saying? Things like that. Like they were on their P's and Q's. Um, Tragedy show a side of him that I rarely ever get to see. Magnanimous. We got to see some of his talent. We listened to some of his music, which was actually good. And the comments in the live about the music were positive. And I could see in his face what that did to his spirit. You could almost see a little light go off in him when he could see in the comments that people were enjoying his music. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be sitting across from somebody who's not, I mean, almost every interaction he ever had on ASI, it was in some form or another designed to put him down. And here he gets this opportunity to lift himself up, and he took it and he ran with it. He didn't interrupt Feisty too much. If he did it all, I think there may have been just one or two times he whispered to her for the phone, or it was something, but he generally kept it, exactly as I had preferred, until it got to the point where, I mean, his presence was just so interesting that I just had to have him come on and show us and show you all what I was seeing, and hoping that maybe that energy would transfer to you guys through the net or whatever, because in here it was all positive vibes. His energy is good. Energy is not bad at all. It's just not. I know that there's some people who want me to say otherwise, but they lie. Like, why am I like that? Wouldn't be cool of me. You know what I mean? But the K3T. I mean the not K3, the Chaos T. Oh, that was the. Actually, you know what? They're kind of competing for me. The on-screen reveal and the off-screen reveal are like The on-screen and off-screen reveal are like two competing moments, standout moments. Some of his music was pretty good. Yeah, some of his music was pretty good. And the thing is, like, let's say, because one thing about me, like, I love music, right? Someone's music is not my particular style of music or my go-to. I can still appreciate, like, okay, I'm listening to the lyrics, the wordplay. Okay, that's double entendre there. Okay, I see it. Okay, that was very clever right there. Like, I can still appreciate good lyricism and that. I love me some Chosen, his channel. I'll be honest with you. I I like Chosen. That's why I'm fighting to not repeat the I'm fighting not to repeat the T. But for those of you who are not here, there was definitely some tea that was dropped, okay, along with some credits, okay, it's and it was rather, or was it shocking? Was it shocking? Well, we say it was shocking. Amy said it's all good. TST, you so messy. My type. Okay, look. So apparently, in this bando, with you know what? Put a one in the chat if the situation was reversed. Would Chaos withhold the T, or would he repeat the T? Put a one in the chat if he would. Put a two in the chat if he would not. So one if he would withhold it. Two if he would not. A one in the chat if the situation was reversed, right? Would he, one, withhold it, meaning I'ma just withhold it, I'm not going to release this, I'm not going to repeat this, or two, would he not withhold it, meaning would he release it? Okay. Miss Birthday Cake says two, he would release it. Amy says two, he would release it. Y'all, they said, oh, Lucretia just interrupt. I was just about to tell y'all, but then I had to read Lucretia thing. Thanks, Lucretia. Saved by the bell. Saved by the comment. One, but I wanted to. I misunderstood. Okay, Amy. Okay, well here's the thing. Allegedly, one of the reasons why they were running late for the interview was because they were in a discussion with some other, I guess, what is the non-insulting term? I guess with some of the other friends in the bando community, and were being informed that apparently someone walked in on, what is the young man's name? I'm not talking about Chosen. I'm talking about the brown skinned boy with the are those dread, and he's always like playing with his hair. And I mean, this is, I like, y'all sure make it too easy to believe these things, because I'm telling you right now, but it's nowhere. You, let me tell you something. It's hard pressed to find an actual heterosexual man whose name is always linked to or caught up in some type of gay or DL related allegations. My daddy ain't never had such an allegation. My oldest brother has never had such an allegation. They've been alive twice and three times longer than bro. You understand what I'm saying? So how in your short little lived life are you getting linked and attached to so many stories that seem to suggest that things aren't as you want them to appear? Now, granted, it's your personal business at the end of the day, right? I have no dog in the fight. I have no investment in that property whatsoever. So it ain't my property. I, at the end of the day, could care less. However, housing ever, given that the genesis of his storyline, no, I'm not even going to touch that. Given that he has declaratively stated that he is X, Y, and Z, but somehow or another, stories of A, B, and C keep coming to light in some form, whether it's an accusation, whether it's whatever, right? It's like you you're not making it difficult for people to believe that somebody walked in on this young man bending you over. Allegedly. I'm not saying that it happened. I am not even saying I believe it happened. But what I am saying is it was told to me. It was told that was told to us, right? And I mean, if it's not the case, I would expect a vociferous pushback, but if the pushback is defensive toward me in any way, in my opinion, it would just lead to more questions and add more fuel to the fire that it got to be some truth to it. Because content creator just like me. You understand what I'm saying? If somebody told you tomorrow that, oh, Dominique being with so and so, let's not act like that's not going to be a part of the let's not act like that's not going to be a part of the program. I feel as if some are a little jealous of Chosen and just making ish up. I'll be honest with you. I used to argue. That used to be one of my arguments. The funny thing is that this is someone I've caped for as far as his sexuality goes. If you know, you know. I caped for Tragedy. I can tell you that in meeting Tragedy in person, I'm pretty sure I was right for caping for him. By the way, but but yeah, person I can't say I have a feel for his energy or whatever. But what I will tell you is that is no DL person or no life can be around me and me not know that that's who he is. That's not a realistic thing. If you got one grain of sugar in you and you come around me, I'm gonna reveal you for the 5 pound bag you really want to be. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. So I wouldn't even recommend like real talk. Like if you feel like what I'm saying, like oh, and I could for that's not gonna work with me. I'm telling you right now, my gaydar is strong, strong. And especially like if you powder men, oh my gaydar definitely picking that up. That is then now it might miss like some of the what y'all might think of as some of the lower levels of the gay, like because some of these dudes do stuff like they don't even want to like y'all. Some of them just meet up in parks and just want to jack together. Mm-hmm. 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 Usually those be like the masculine ones. Those are the ones like the mask on mask types. You know what I'm saying? They want to meet up in the park and after dark and you know what I'm saying. I'm probably gonna get in trouble. I know. I already know this one. This gonna be like they gonna come for me, y'all. They gonna come for me because I'm telling trade secrets. I'm telling trade secrets. Let me tell you something right now. If you ever with your husband and y'all in the airport and he tell you that he got to go to the bathroom, I'm gonna tell you right now, you better put a face mask on and just go on in there with him. And if he's staying there too long, don't accept that he had to do number two. Yeah, exactly. You understand what I'm saying? Don't accept that he had to do number two. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You see, it's not the gays like me or the that y'all gotta be so worried about. It's the ones that walk amongst y'all that you have no clue of because it's not giving that. And it takes for them to get around somebody like me to for me to pick up on that and notice that. Cause a lot of y'all are clueless and y'all really just not gonna. It's for real, like real talk. It's, cause to be honest, no, I'm not gonna say that because that's gonna. I'm not gonna say that. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah. It is what it is. You got a lot of them that's out there that's into that kind of let's meet up in the park, let's meet in the locker room, in the gym. Like, okay, y'all know that song that I got called Gym Bros? Gym Bros is a real song. It's based on real life. It's based on if you know, you know. And I know that somebody will have enough courage to tell y'all, somebody in the community, because I see I'm in the community, but I'm not in their space, right? So I'm not like I would need someone literally in that portion of the community, right? Who was second that what I'm saying is 100% facts. Like you understand what I'm saying? That song Jim Bros is a thing and it hits for so many people because there's an element that, if you're on Twitter, right? If you're on Snapchat, um, if you're on Telegram, you definitely know. If you're on Signal, But there's an element of right, spitting game, tell us more dumb, right? But yeah, it's a lot to this. You understand what I'm saying? You can't trust your man in a Walmart bathroom, a Kroger bathroom, a Publix bathroom. I'm telling y'all, Grady's bathroom. And if your nigga tell you he just going to the library to, spend a few hours reading books under the sun, man, you might as well just go in and file your divorce papers, girl. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. I'm telling y'all, these is things. Y'all check that song out of all of the like the songs on the LGBT album, Gym Bros. Meet me in the gym, meet me in the shower. We could go for hours. Body glistening, we could go for hours. Oh my goodness. That's real. Like a lot of y'all boyfriends, when they go to the gym, they literally going to meet a nigga in the shower, like real talk. Like that's literally the whole, like that song. That's why if I promote anything, I have never paid for promotion on YouTube. I swear to you, not one thing. If there's one thing I would probably pay for promotion for is that one. I'm gonna need a whole TikTok dance for it. Like the Jim Bro song is gonna go because that's real ish. Like a lot of y'all boyfriends really go to the gym to meet their bros in the shower. I swear to God. I put down everything I love, y'all. I put that on me. I put that on me. That's real talk right there. They literally do. In the sauna, all that. All that. The park. Yeah. Go on and take a walk through some of them trails. Sometimes. Ain't gonna be me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Ain't gonna be me. I ain't finna be on near one of them. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And that don't mean I'm an angel. That don't mean I'm an angel. Said too many men run into the gym 2 and 3 times a day. You doggone right. You doggone right, Miss Birthday Cake. I'm telling you right now to meet me in the shower. You know what? Let me matter of fact, y'all. Let's just go on ahead and why not? Why we here going ahead and you know what I'm saying? We got the I figure like might as well going ahead and feel me. Come on man. You gotta play. Is you connected? Yeah, you sure it is. Alright. Y'all listen to the words of this ish. Bench press has got a ninja. Muscles dripping through his shirt. I just on the steam room. Shoot a ninja flirt. Bro, I've been watching and I can tell you noticed. I'm feeling you, bro, so tell me you know it. Session is over to the locker room. Get all clean up, heading off to play some soccer soon. See, you're not used to dudes being this forward, but I can't hold back, I wanna get to know ya. So meet me in the gym, let's work out in the shower. Body's listening, we can go for hours. Nobody's gotta know, baby, what we got going. Cause I just my bro, and they already know. Baby, boy, please your body, I got so much to show you. And I want you to see, we can be gym bro. Oh. Sneak peeks, quick glances, oh bro, I can help it. Got all these feelings bottled up and bro, no. This shit slap too. Put it away and just move on, but bro, I can't deny it. Curiosity has got wondering if I'd like it. And yes, I've noticed you watching me, probably thinking about topping me. I wanted to, bro, I don't know what's stopping me. But I'ma hit the shower, low key. Hope you hopping, please. So meet me in the gym. Let's work out in the shower. Body's listening. We can go for hours. Nobody's gotta know, baby, what we got going. Cause you're just my bro, and they already know it. Boy, please your body, I got so much to show ya. And I want you to see, we can be gym bro. Work out with me. Bro, just don't make obvious if we get on that timing. Bro, tell me your heart deep, bro, there's no denying. Every time I work out with you, bro, I'm always trying to drop a little clue and get so excited. Work out with you, bro, you've been in it. So meet me in the gym, let's work out in the shower. Body's listening, we can go for hours. Nobody's gotta know, baby, what we got going. Cause you're just my bro, and they already know it. Bro, I'll please your body, I got so much to show you. And I want you to see, Come on now, you can't tell me that don't go. You cannot tell me that don't go. You cannot tell me that don't go. You can't tell me that's not giving you Bruno Mars. You can't. You can't. And it's kind of like a unisex song, low key, too, in a way, because think about it this way, right? Nowadays, a lot of times guys are calling their homegirls bro, right? They go into the gym together to work out too. So I mean, you could kind of twist it into like a little unisex song. I guess there's a way to do that, but that song is fire. And everybody that comes over to my house that I play that song to, it's like, why is this just like not on the radio now? Like, what the hell? It's that song goes. I'm gonna promote that one. That one I'm promote because yeah. I already see somebody turning that into a cute little TikTok dance where they doing the little shower dance and oh yeah, it's gonna be. Now, I ain't talking about no kids doing them TikTok dance. Talking about they meeting up in the shower and all of that. That's what I'm saying. So don't y'all get to trying to twist nothing. No words. Let me be extra clear. Okay. That song is made for adults. But yeah, she says she know too many. Yeah, that gym culture, but also that game culture too. We got to talk about the game culture. And you know what game I'm talking about? I'm talking about the 2K or whatever, 5K, I guess it is now. I don't know. But the game. All of the PlayStations and the look, gym culture, bro culture, and gaming culture. They all are very, very much a part of DL culture. It just is what it is. Amy said it has an R&B vibe to it. Absolutely, it really does. It really does. But that bro culture, oh, this is my bro, this is my bro, this is my bro, that bro culture, all that bro shit, bro. Like, let's say if I'm going to the store, right? And let's say it's 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning, right? And I'll see two or three niggas all walking together, right? It's no female, it's just these two or three dudes, right? And it's 3 in the morning, it's like, it's no way y'all heterosexual. That would be humanly like, no, it's literally insanely impossible. There's no man wants to be in the presence of no other hard bodied ass man at 3 in the morning. No, for what? What is the upside? There any upside to that? There is absolutely no upside for two big, strong, oxtail eating grown ass men to be palling around at 2 and 3 in the morning. What for? Am I wrong about that? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Am I wrong about that? Can y'all see any reason for that? Your boyfriend, you in the bed, right? You curled up in the fetal position, you just waiting for him to get home, right? He out there with a whole nigga at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning for fucking what? And y'all be going for it, child. I be like, y'all just giving these men away. Ain't nobody making them gay. Ain't nobody stealing them. Y'all giving them away because they showing y'all who they are. And y'all just like, oh, I guess that's just his bro. Okay, girl. If they got a girl, they need to be with their girl. But if they don't got a girl, they still don't need to be with that nigga. Don't you agree with that? Like, what is wrong with you? Why are you with a whole nigga at 2 and 3 and for what? Why? I'm trying to understand what that does for them. Like, what is that? What from one man to the other? What does it do for you? What? I could tell you what it does for you when you with a woman at 2, 3 in the morning. Like I wouldn't need for you. I could tell you. But what the F does that do for you? So whether even if you don't got a girl, I don't mean you need to be with some nigga at 2 or 3 in the morning. Like what the hell? Cause I know y'all on your way to spoon. Y'all not. I'm not stupid. Y'all on your way to spoon, baby. Because first of all, one of y'all or both of y'all, you sagging your pants, you got on them tight PSD and Epica drawers, and everything about what you got going on is plump and showing. So you advertising what you got to the nigga. So obviously you definitely letting him know that you know what I'm saying. If you on that type of time and like we could be gym bros, like we could be game bros, we could be bros, or we could be gym bros. But all of them bros, I promise you, all of them gay as hell. They all gay. Yeah. Allegedly. Allegedly, they all gay. I didn't say it. I swear to y'all, I never said that. I didn't say it, but allegedly. Allegedly, it's all that's all. Yeah. I listen. When I tell you, I'm in the life, and if you think for 1 second I would tolerate a man of mine, I don't even want to put that in the air because I heard that man. Amy said some guys can't pull a girl; they just hanging with the homies. Nah, they hanging on something else. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. These niggas be jerk buddies. Read between the lines. They literally be jerk buddies. I swear to you. Get dressed. Who want to do? All right. Who live in Atlanta? Raise your hand in Atlanta. We'll do a social experiment. If you live in Atlanta but you got to be a female to do this social experiment with me. If you're a female and you live in Atlanta and you willing to do this live social experiment with me, right? I will dress you up. I will make you over into a complete nigga, and I will take you with me around the city, and you will effing gag. If you live in Atlanta and you a female and you game, let me know. Cause I told y'all we a variety channel here. We not a one hit show. We not a one horse pony, a one trick pony show. We got massive talent over here, massive skill, um, massive creativity, massive ideas. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can see me interviewing somebody today, and the next day I got a whole little variety show going. I got round tables being planned where we just talk about all types of stuff. I mean, listen when I tell you. Listen when I tell you. If you in Atlanta and you are a female and you want me to we'll record them from your transition. Oh, I am sure I'd be surprised, and it's people you wouldn't think trying to holler. Oh man, listen. I tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I will pull way more niggas in Atlanta dressed like I mean I may be built like one and I may look like one, but I don't be dressed like one. You understand what I'm saying? But if I dressed like one, The way these niggas is thirsty out here, oh yeah, I would definitely still, I would, man, choice, absolutely, absolutely. I would be like daddy, like I would be on that type, like, you know what I'm saying, like them daddy-ish vibes, but without the sugar. Cause let's get it real, mother effing clear. It ain't never been that, and it just ain't gonna never ever be that. Period. Period. You understand what I'm saying? Never gonna be none of that. But yeah, just keeping it 100 with y'all. All of these things, like, and I be trying to tell y'all these things. If you got them boyfriends that they constantly, a trans person, oh, we got to cross that, oh, bitch, we got to cross the street. F that. Why, baby? You don't see that thing on the other side of the street, and he get to point at the trans person? Oh, hell nah, we crossing on the other side. Nah, baby, that's not why he crossing. No, he crossing cause his little peen jump every time he around one of them. But he can't tell you that. Yeah, he can't tell you his peen get to dancing inside his underwear when he see one of them. How would he explain that to you? Baby, we can't be on this side cause the trans. Why, sweetie? And what he posted, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a G with you, ma. Every time I'm around one of them niggas, I get bricked up. I get bricked up. And I mean, quiet as it's kept, ma. I done beat off to a couple of videos and spicy content, you know what I mean? So, it's a part of me that, don't judge me though. Why are you looking at me like that? See, why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that? See? I tell you nothing. See how you looking at me? Is that the conversation y'all really want to have with these niggas? Hey, News Knowledge Life Channel, how you doing? Amy is cracking the F up. But is that the conversation you don't want to have that conversation with these ninjas? You better figure it out because they not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you. Ain't no nigga about to tell you why he goes to the gym so often. That nigga gonna tell you he gonna add that, or you gonna hear glutes and max and all the I'm just my workout, push ups and the running bum, the bar. He not finna tell you what happens when they walk inside that damn locker room. He not gonna tell you that. He's not. He's not gonna tell you that the homie that you see him with, like 80% of the time out of all his friends, he got this one homie that, I mean, like, they like freaking frack. You know what I'm saying? They so thick with it when you and him get to beefing or arguing or y'all going through it, his bro get to looking at you crazy and acting like you did something personally wrong to him. Well, bitch, he's looking at you like, can you please stop hurting my man? Like, be my man's peace. Amy says she go to the gym tomorrow. She says she gonna be looking at all the dudes suspect. I'm gonna be honest with you though. That wouldn't be. I'm telling you that the ratio is so much higher than you would think it is. That to start off looking at every nigga in the gym that way is not a bad thing. I promise you, it's just not. It's not. Is it going to be everyone? No. But the thing is that the number of those who are is so high that it's man, listen, I'm telling you right now, you you walk into a gym locker room, a male gym shower, and you liable to come across anything. Airport, any of them places I mentioned, Macy's, um, any of them kind of stores, definitely. That nigga F around. That nigga be in there with the same nigga that just bagged your purchases up. Here you his wife, right? You done took this nigga to the counter. You done pulled out your Amex because you know his dusty ass ain't got it, right? When is they ever pulling out Amex in a day, right? At all. Or any card, Discover, right? These niggas can't even discover who they are, right? These niggas need a whole recover card. You understand what I'm saying? So you done spent all your money on this MFer. Let's say you done dropped 2,000 on this mother effer. He tell you he got to go to the bathroom, right? You like, all right, no problem. This nigga the nigga behind the counter, he done bagged your shit up real quick and shit. Like, you like, well, damn. He like, I know, girl, I gotta go to lunch. I'm going to lunch, darling. I'm so sorry, girl. Here's an extra little Macy's bag for you. That nigga be done snuck right around the damn dressing room and took right into the bathroom, fucked off with your nigga, and your nigga is in the bathroom wanking off or doing some old Diddy type of extraness right in the. I'm dead serious. Like y'all don't understand. I'm so serious about this. Like real talks. And he says, I am sure Planet Fitness in Valdosta got them. Yeah, Valdosta, I would think so. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I would think so. Yeah, they're gonna make troll accounts and all that for me. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Come fight me. Shoot, I got gloves. Leave me alone. Play with me if they want. But y'all, should we have more conversations like this? Like just kind of these off the cuff, like real world conversations where I just like lay it out on the line and like you just do what you want with it. You don't gotta believe what I just told y'all. You don't. But if you're a woman and you don't, I guarantee you probably already with a nigga that's fucking a nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause a lot of what I just said is kind of low key basic to those of us in the know. But if you're not like in the know, I can understand how it would be like eye opening. You know what I'm saying? Especially gaming culture. But those are the thing. Gaming culture, bro culture, and gym culture. Be on the lookout for those three things right there. You know, like when niggas started saying bros before hoes, on what planet? Do you realize when we were saying that on Earth, aliens was looking at these niggas like, what the oink oink of a yerk of a F is they talking about? Bros before what? Oh, see, we know when we crash Earth, we ain't gonna have no problem probing these punk ass ninjas. We gonna probe these mother effers all day and steal all they human females, cause these niggas is out here talking about bros before hoes. Like what? And they was seriously on that. Like, if you was at your man's house, you feel me? And like, let's say your man's and his so-called his bro is at the crib and they playing the game or whatever. And so let's say your man's be like, all right, bam, I'm about to order some DoorDash or whatever. You feel me, right? You feel me? So bam, the pizza come. It's a big old 12 slice. You feel me? It's enough for everybody. You feel me? Your man gets to that door. He gets that pizza box. He throws it on the counter. He pulls out the little white paper plates. He grabs three of them suckers. He grabs one for you. He grabs one for him. And he grabs one for Brody. And the first thing he do is he take 5 slices out of that 12 and he throws it on his plate. Then he throws 5 slices out of that mother effer on his Brody plate. Then he leaves the last 2 skinny slices on there for your ass. And guess what? When you try to reach for some of the garlic sauce to put on it, he says, hold on. My Brody was just asking me if they brought some of that garlic sauce. Let me get that. Let me get that. I think we got some of that powdered garlic in the cabinet you could use. I'm telling you right now, these dudes really be down for each other like that, for real, for real. For real, for real. it even kind of make me like, even like, all right, Polo, no disrespect to you, because I actually would like to interview you as well, my brother. But like, when I watch you and Marcus together, the dynamic, somebody crushing on somebody. I ain't gonna say both of them, but one of y'all crushing on the other. Y'all work it out. Y'all argue that out. I just said it, and I meant it. I said what I said. Somebody crushing on somebody. Because this no way on earth, no man feels comfort in another man as much as I've seen him disrespect you. And also, conversely, there is no amount of nothing that going to allow a man to allow another man to disrespect him the way I've watched him disrespect you. Like, why has he been so like I've seen it? What's really good? I mean, Divine Wisdom said, Dominique, I like your style. You are so straight up and blunt. I love it. Yeah, I don't really know how know any other way to be, but people like certain people make it very easy for you to be that way with them when they move in such a cocky and arrogant way. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty easy for you to do that. Especially if anything that you're saying is, no, I'm not sugarcoating the damn thing. Somebody got to crush you on something. Because what man, ain't no way I told y'all that I've told y'all I measure the weight and the strength of a man's heterosexuality according to my father. And mind you, this is a father who's so straight and heterosexual, and he can love his son who lives like I do. He loves me, respects me. I ain't got no problem with my daddy. My daddy ain't got no problem with me. But I'll tell you this. My father, to me, is representative of one of the straightest men that I've ever known in my natural life. A man's man. And that won't wear the type of underwear y'all's boyfriends buy. My daddy ain't going. And them same tight behind spandex. My father is not finna put none of that on. I could tell you that right now. Right now. My oldest bro, no. Not putting that stuff on. Period. Not gonna do it. You understand what I'm saying? So my daddy is not gonna just take it upon himself to be disrespectful to no man just because. And my daddy is not going to just stand there and let no one respect him. So tell me I'm wrong then. How am I wrong if I say something's wrong with the dynamic? It makes no sense. One won't stop being disrespectful to the other, and the other won't punch the nigga out for being disrespectful. None of this is approaching manhood. None of this has nothing to do with masculine. Like none of this is in any way, shape, or form approaching manhood whatsoever. What the ninja did to me wasn't approaching manhood. Says Polo is now the main character with the daily videos. Hmm. 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 I can't. I hope I get the if I get the honor to interview you, Polo. You can definitely on it. Somebody crushing on somebody. Period. Who it is, I don't know, but I know for a fact that one of them is crushing on the other. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. But I tell you what, it's interesting to me that see, I could get into my psychology bag. See, bro doesn't realize, yeah, I've been to school, I could get into the psychology. I could open up your minds to how I can open up your minds to how isn't the way that he treat Polo similar to the way he treat chaos, and isn't the way he treat chaos similar to he treat tragedy, and what they all have had their sexuality challenged by Marcus, have they not? Challenged, questioned, and in one situation successfully desecrated, right? At least give kudos to the other dudes for not allowing it to. You understand what I'm saying? Who knows what people might do in their personal and private life, but you know, for them to have been able to resist that, because in one case he actually caused, or not caused, but he actually provided the incentive for someone to literally desecrate himself. I'm not wrong. They all have something in common. So it seems like, okay, so if the way that you talk to, because you don't talk to Charles that way. I've not ever seen him speak to Charles in a way that I would say is, man, why are you being so rude to Charles for? Why are you bullying Charles? Right? I could say to the other person who's named with a T, please don't put it in here. Don't put the name in here. I'm dead serious. Don't put his name in here. Because I don't even like bringing him up in these kinds of conversations, to be honest. You know what I'm talking about, right? But you look at the way he often spoke to him, right? Mind you, it's not like Tone desecrated himself. He did not. Did I just say what I? I'm sorry. If you're watching, I'm so sorry. Like for real, for real. But I know you get it. I'm just going a little hard to try to make this point, bro. But it seems like a theme with him where any of the men on the show who are either linked to, suspected of having links to, or actually being linked to anything LGBT, right? Why are those of the only people? What like what's behind that energy? What's behind that energy? Something is behind that energy. That energy is not just there for no reason. That energy is not there for no reason. Like you got the F on from me quicker than you be willing to get on from these dudes when you get to disrespecting them. Which I know is because they don't really stand up for themselves the way that I would personally wish that, they would. I think that tragedy out of all of them probably gives you the most pushback. Or is it chosen? Because we know who it's not. That's for sure. We know who it ain't. We know who it's not. We've just pulled 2 hours in, upwards of, so we're at 1 hour and 52 seconds on the post show, which kind of led us into a whole nother conversation about the DL stuff. Should we be doing more of that? More real world conversation, right? Cause from the looks of it, we not even having AS. Let me stop. Ah, man. I don't even, man. Listen, it went by so quickly, right? As it does. But I don't wish no bad luck on bro, though. Safe up, be good. You know what I'm saying? Be more careful. You know what I'm saying? And and know this, cause you do talk a lot about ditch digging, bro. And by ditch digging, I mean like I've heard you in several comments and chats and your own content, make comments to the effect that, you can get this done or you can get that done or, you got this ability or whatever. But I tell you what, one thing you always gotta remember is that when you dig in one hole, sometimes you're supposed to be digging two. You understand? Understand? And sometimes, even when you do only just dig that one, the person that falls in it is not the person that you're expecting, bro. You got a lot of bad juju on you right now, dude. Let's just keep it frank. You just got a bad, like something, it's a cloud. Like, I don't know if you need an exorcist right now, or like, do you just need, like, should a nigga just, like, pull up and just, I mean, like, just put like 5 bottles of holy water in a super soaker, just like yell water fight, and everybody just come out and just like give it to you, like bro, like what you need, like what's really good, cause you dark, my nigga, like you, your spirit is dark, bro. It's dark. And that's why I'm noticing that you keep getting up and falling, getting up and falling, getting up and falling, getting up and falling, getting up and falling. But it's not like the Donnie McKirkland, we fall down, but we get up. It's not that. It's more like the you getting up because you don't know when to stay down. You don't know that God is trying to tell you to chill the fuck out. You don't, so you just keep popping right the F back up, bro. Like with all of these new gimmicks and hooks and you know what I'm saying? And what I'm noticing is that they starting to bite you. Like they starting to come back and bite you real quick, bro. It's not hot balloon his ass with holy water. That's what I'm saying. Like, you feel me? Yes, Amy, and I've enjoyed hanging out with you. You feel me? Like you got a lot of bad energy around you because it's like you do so much, and you probably do more than we even know. If the stuff with the stuff, what about? Imagine what we don't. Imagine the stuff we have no clue of, bro. Fix that. The fact that you couldn't even call me and say, "Man, I messed up." Not that I expected you to, because I want you to be clear. And if true, whoever wanted, don't please don't twist. Try to. I want you to know I never expected you to. I know you for who you are. I see you for who you are. Yeah. But yes, I was still willing to get money with you for who you are. Shit. Sammy Gravano and Gotti got money together for decades. And they both were crooked sons of bitches and snakes. Okay? So it is what it is. In business, it be like that. I don't give a damn about none of that. If it was a bag to run up, we was gonna run that bag up, period. You feel me? But you in the process, and you wasn't gonna have me on there looking crazy. I want you to know that too. There would have been my limits. Like you not wasn't finna just have me in the content house looking crazy, my nigga. Like just on some like, come on now, spicy in the morning and all. Nah, no, that's what I'm saying. You feel me? The entrance to the bag is not. Listen, the only thing that closes that door is the lack of disrespect. You get that resolved, and you be surprised what could happen. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't really care. at this point. I don't give a fuck. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I will hope, but shit, more often than not, I also want them to know that I'm loyal enough not to not to spike the football, the nuclear one. That even in this moment, I'm still ain't finna spike the football. You feel me? Cause that really, to be honest with you, is that's not about protecting him or saving him, but that kind of goes against me. Like that goes against my character. That goes against who I am. Like I'm that to spike that particular ball. That ain't even my ball to spike. You feel me? Ain't my ball to spike. I just wish I ain't had to be a whole Atlanta Falcon, because now all I want to do is spike balls all day. Line them up. Make me want to call old girl back. Like, how many other nuclear footballs you got? I mean, since you said that, all I want to do is spike. Yeah. I'm daddy. Like on some, yeah, know what I mean? Ever since I got drafted to the Falcons, nigga, then you draft me to the Falcons, right? Nigga, I didn't even know I was up for the, bro, I ain't even know this nigga damn near handed me the Heisman Trophy. Like, you feel me? Nigga damn near handed me the Heisman. What? Nigga. That's all he got me wanting to do. I can't even think of myself. I'm in a whole ballerina skirt, and all I could think about is running across the football field with a big old nuclear football and just like spiking the. I mean, I'm talking about people in the stands ducking. I'm talking about. I'm talking about going in circles. I'm talking about the ball like do some type of boomerang move. I'm talking about, yeah. Ever since I got drafted, that's all I see myself doing. It's crazy, huh? How that works. It's crazy. I know that's right. You ain't lying. Anyway, we definitely officially at the 2 hour mark. We got we got 10 people in here. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Keep supporting me. Um, Cash App ASHABZ. You see, I don't mind spending money for the platform. You see, I do not mind dropping a coin in order to produce some good content. So we're gonna get the travel vlogs going, you know what I'm saying? Live from New York. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna upgrade this connectivity issue too, because I can't do that. Like I'm gonna be on the phone tomorrow with a carrier, because I'm not doing this. This is not working for me. You feel me? So with that said, I love you all. Amy says, I wonder if the crowd would cheer or stand there in silence. That's funny. Amy says, yes, you've done your thing tonight. Hope you have a good night. You all have a good night as well. We will chat a bit tomorrow. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.